Hey guys, so this another first impressions video. This time it's for Chloe, and I gotta say it's somewhat difficult to actually have a good first impressions of Chloe here because her abilities do bring up a lot of questions. Like for example, she does do 192% damage on enemies, though it increases the actual damage done to shields by 300%. Wow, that is a huge amount of damage to shields. And that is something that we really need to check out, but we're going to talk about that in a second. And then she enters Super Saiyan mode. Oh god. Yeah, that's pretty cool from her as well. Pretty much enters Sanctified Verdict mode for 3 turns. And then she enters the second part of her ability, which is when normal attack hit, Chloe summons swords and dealing 26% extra damage and all that, and triggers up to 5 times. So normal attacks are Naya stones, the ones that you connect with the little stones. And also on defense, when a hero hits the enemy automatically without using their skill. That's pretty much normal attack. However, for her specifically, she summons Sword of Judgment pretty much to the enemies, and that is considered normal attack damage. So it's interesting to note that, because that's considered normal attack damage, and she has a passive here that increases her normal attack damage dealt by 50%. So that is important to check that out for sure. So it's a hero that is pretty much around Naya stones, around normal attack, and it really gives you an advantage when you use other green heroes. So in my opinion, this hero screams Titan for sure, because Titan has shields, and if you play green, you'll know that green pretty much it's creating green stones and throwing the stones at them, and hope for the best, pretty much. But yeah, greenish focuses a lot on stones. So adding this hero up and doing straight up damage after doing that, it's definitely a good complement to that strategy. So other things to note about her: she doesn't have crit straight off the bat. She does have extra shield by 14%. This is interesting. So if you put a shield weapon on her, she may produce 14% more shields. Interesting. Very interesting. And her level 200 ability is damage dealt to weaker elements. So that's another hint that's trying to be good versus Titan as well. So her awakenings are pretty much focused on the same strategy as I'm just telling you. It extends the Sanctified Verdict by 2 more turns. Pretty much Super Saiyan for 2 more turns. You can see here it's for 3 turns, so it's going to turn it to 5 turns, which is pretty nice for her. And the second awakening is 10% as usual. This and one, the +3 is, in my opinion, is the one that is pretty nice, because straight off after she uses her ability, she's gonna throw in 3 swords to the enemy. So that's pretty awesome. I still have to test if the swords are considered the extra 300 extra damage to shields. I have to test it. I have to check that out for sure. Alright. And +4 is 10 extra percent as usual. And then the awakening is if you do a normal attack hit, she throws in an extra sword in. That's gonna bring in more damage and things like that. But that's something that is it worth it to do the +5 just for that? +5, it's a super big investment, so I wouldn't recommend it. For now, I think that +3 is the way to go for her. But I still need to test how much damage, how much she can actually pull through, and especially in wars. In Rune Shield, she definitely needs to be tested, because in Rune Shields there's a lot of strategies around shields. because when you hit the shields, it doesn't count as the 5 hits, so shields have an advantage on Rune Shield. And a friend of mine told me that if the actual stones, damage from stones created, damaging the enemy doesn't affect the rune shields by minus 85%. So that's something definitely I want to test out because I've never really noticed that part of the game. So I'm definitely eager to test her out on wars for sure. Another thing that is important to note her is she is a strength hero. So you could put the whip on her. You could put her Naya weapon, things like that. But since she is a slow hero, she may not be the best hero to put on the whip on her. But it is an option. The more strength heroes, the better, in my opinion. And her weapon is also gives her plus more attack. If fully upgraded, I think it's 70% for her and 35 if it's not her. So 70% extra normal attack damage is pretty nice. So we definitely need to test all that out for sure. For now, you can definitely get the hero, but try to not invest too much on her just yet. Especially if you don't have Soldier. Soldier is gonna come up next week. And Soldier, yeah, he's a really powerful yellow hero. So if you like the hero, yeah, go ahead. Get her to +0, possibly +1. But don't go super crazy just yet. I still have to do a lot of testing there. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.